Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Disney Junior's Ariel. This is a brand new 2024 animated series for little kids, the little ones. Disney Junior. It's one season so far, like 6 episodes, I guess, like 6. Yeah, I can always check. 8 episodes so far, and it's based off of the more modern live action take of Ariel, and it's one of those kind of cartoons where attention span is everything. So there's 2 stories per episode. They're run each about 26 minutes each. And yeah, it's just Ariel learning lessons under the sea. And of course, all of her friends are there that you know, like Flounder and Sebastian. Triton is there, and so is Ursula. But she's like Tanti Ursula. She is, yeah, she's kind of a good guy. She might be a little bit troublesome, but she's definitely not the villain she's made out to be in The Little Mermaid. This is all the early ages, because Ariel's honestly just like a preteen. I don't know, like kindergarten age. That's what it is. So yeah, that's who they're trying to entertain, basically, that and younger. So it makes sense. So 2 stories per episode. I only watched 1 episode. I got the gist of it. What we have is in the first two stories in the first episode. One is Sebastian needs to have first of all, it introduces all of the characters. That's what the functional first story of the first episode has to be. We also get to meet some of her other mermaid friends, boys and girls of all colors. And not everybody's just a white-haired redhead or variations of which, by the way, the Little Mermaid, yeah, I liked it and a lot. And there's also, it was a long time ago, redheads, I don't know. But so we have that, and he has lots of different daughters. It's a very multicultural set of daughters. And I think that's also the case in the new live action version as well. There's a story behind that, but we're never going to get to that. Certainly not in this series. What we get here is an introduction in the first story of Ariel helping out Sebastian and trying to come up with a song about where they live for a special celebration of Atlantica. Yes, it's called Atlantica. Yeah, it's, I mean, okay, yeah, it's a more diversely people of color kind of representation, and yes, the name makes sense that it sounds like Atlanta. It's going a little hard on it, but you know what? It's not like it can't be. It's not like it's offensive. It's just somebody's gonna take a crap all over it just for that. Somebody's just gonna be awful. Anyway, things resolved. There's music, there's singing, of course. There's we got a lot of kids playing themselves, by the way, little kids playing the main roles, of course. Mykal-Michelle something. Why did they cut her name off? Mykal-Michelle Harris. We got Grayson Newton as Flounder. We got Elizabeth Phoenix something or other, Caro as Lucia, and we get some familiar names in Taye Diggs playing Triton, King Triton. Kevin Michael Richardson plays Sebastian. He's the kind of go-to if you need a dark, a deep voice. If you need a deep voice, and everything, he's played Darth Vader in Rebels. He's done so many. He's one of the most prolific voice actors around. And if you needed a deep voice for just about any role, and it's a bad guy or a good guy, yeah, you're gonna get him. In this case, he gets to throw on the accent, a Caribbean accent, and be a Sebastian. So yeah, there's a well-stacked cast. Grey Griffin, of course, shows up at some point. Jeff Bennett, Yeah, you just go down the list. But yeah, it's a mostly black cast with some of the old standbys and the Disney voice cast crew. So yeah. The second story is Flounder wanting to join a race, like to be the fastest fish, and his friends know he's nowhere close to being qualified for this. There's some big contenders, some big fish, faster fish, and Flounder is like a little kid he can be fast, but not fast enough for this. And they're trying to help him train, trying to get him all being supportive. They're being helpful, but at the same time, they also know he's really not going to cut it. And what's going to happen when he comes down to race time? Well, you'll find out when you watch it. But is he going to make the cut? Can he make the cut? And will it matter? So that's basically what you get in the first episode of Disney Junior's Ariel. And there's also, don't get this confused with the shorts collection, which is Ariel Mermaid's Tales. So there's a bunch of those as well. That's a separate series, and I'm sure that'll pop up at some point for us to watch, but that'll be a quick watch. So not that this wasn't, only 26 minutes is not much for 2 stories. So yeah, give it a shot. That's your thing. If you got little ones in the house, it's not for adults. There's nothing redeeming that makes you go, oh, this is just like Bluey. No. It's lesson learning. It's very clean, very beautifully done animation. Just the colors really pop. It's really nice. So animation-wise, it's great. Story-wise, it's super directed towards little ones, and that makes sense. So have them watch it. Have them watch it. You just, as an adult, might not get that much of a kick out of it, story-wise. But that's okay. It's for them. Let's pick tomorrow's episode. 94. I'm not going to judge. If you're going to sit around and watch Disney Junior's Ariel all the time by yourself as an adult, that's a choice. I don't know if I'd recommend it, but yeah, it's a way to live your life, I guess. A little weird, but I can't judge. Anyway, the next episode is a documentary. And I don't know if it's a series or just a one-off, but we'll find out tomorrow when we watch In the Womb, Animal Babies. Yeah. We're going to look at embryonic and gestating animal babies, because I'm going to not eat dinner, I guess. I was gonna, but not now. Or I'll just eat dinner and wait. All right. In the Womb, Animal Babies is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.